Your channeled message is a snake, guys, okay? It says live according to your divine essence. I appreciate you so much for stopping here and choosing me, guys. Also, subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the content, guys, that I have been making for you, my water child, thus far. You are appreciated by me so much. So we'll dive in here together and get messages for you here and see what is it that Spirit wants you to know. Okay, as far as the Nzunza Spirit teaches, it teaches everything about what happens within us. Okay, that's why it's not some type of a show in a way that it requires you and you alone. Okay, that's why, because it's all about you and nobody else, and only you knows you, and only you can actually understand you. Okay, hence that's why the self-initiation part, hence that's why the isolation part. Okay, because it has everything to do with you. And trust me when I say nobody can actually tell you about you. Only you can. Okay, and how do you do that? By turning within and understanding yourself as to who you are, guys. Okay, so how the Spirit connects with us, it can be different, guys, because yes, we are different like that. Hence that's why the card is saying live according to your divine essence. We all have our own essence that we come with. Okay, so our teachings will be according to that, guys. Okay, that's why the Spirit prefers to teach you by itself. Okay, because it's not some type of a show that needs an audience of some sort, guys. Okay, yeah, the journey can actually be so overwhelming and all, but trust me, it is also interesting the minute you come to understand and learn to understand yourself, because that's how you find yourself, right? Okay, so now we'll speak of these 7 chakras here. Okay, because balancing these 7 chakras has nothing to do with people, but rather everything with you, guys. Okay, because it's something that dwells within you that you really need to find and try and fight. Okay, those are the sins that comes with the energy itself. Okay, these are the 7 chakras. You may call it 7 sins, whatever, or however you perceive it, guys, but it is what it is. Okay, so this is you learning to not be envious of others regardless of your position or whatever that you do or however you are doing it. This is you understanding that everything happens for a reason. Okay, as much as we all want to be happy, as much as we all want good things to happen to us. Okay, you have to know and understand that each and every person that you see, it's a reflection of yourself. Have you ever heard that saying, the goddess or mother goddess of the waters loves a mirror? Okay, the reason behind the mirror is because it's a reflection of the self. That's what it means. There's nothing there, there's no magic as far as the mirror is concerned. It only speaks of yourself. Okay, you being a reflection of what you see. Okay, so literally what you see in others, it's what needs to be worked on within you. Okay, that's why it reflects back, because that's exactly what's within you, guys. So whether it's envy, whether it's lust, whether it's sloth, or greed, or whatever this is. Okay, because you will never master this energy unless you master those 7 sins that comes with the energy itself. Those are the 7 chakras. Okay, this is not something that comes easy, as in like a day thing, a 2-day thing, or something like that. This is something that you cannot literally hide or run away from. Okay, and how do you deal with this type of energy, guys? It's by acknowledging it. You first have to acknowledge. Okay, because most of these things are the things that we literally want to hide within us, as in like, okay, you are greedy, but this is something that you don't want to show, or you don't want people to see or to know about yourself. You are this jealous person, this envious person, but you don't want people to be aware of this nature of yours. Okay, it has to show. That's how you deal with it, because once it shows, then you are aware of it, then it is out. Okay, the minute it is out, it can be worked on. That's what the spirit teaches. It doesn't necessarily teach you to suppress. Okay, because for the most part, these are the things that we are literally trying so hard to suppress, be it our emotions, expressing our emotions, how we're feeling and all that. Okay, that's why anger will then resurface when you are literally suppressing much of your emotions, whatever that you are feeling that really needs to come out, and you are not necessarily saying it. By the time it comes out, then it comes in a form of anger, because this is something that you are literally suppressing. But this can actually be easy by you being honest with yourself. Or what is it that you are feeling? What is it that you are yearning for? And all that jazz. The minute you put it out there, it can be worked on, because this is not something that you are literally hiding anymore. That's why the people that can actually overcome these spirits are the people that have walked through, of experienced all these things. Okay, be it greediness. Okay, your greediness will lead you to a position where now you understand the need not to be. You being jealous will teach you the need not to be, because everything else comes with a lesson, guys. You will definitely learn that harsh lesson yourself. Why not should you be greedy? Okay, because the spirit doesn't necessarily teach you, and you know how these teachings comes, they come more like a blessing without you knowing. Okay, say for instance it's an opportunity of some sort. Okay, so what the spirit does, it presents you with a position or an opportunity, with you understanding that you are undergoing some type of an initiation by the spirit itself. There's one thing that you don't have. What is that? Time. You don't have time, but because of your greedy, you accept whatever this is that will definitely drive you away from your journey, from the direction that you've been shown, guys. Okay, so this is how it can be. You now being on demand, and now everybody wants you, everybody wants your attention, everybody wants this, wants that. You don't have time for yourself. Remember that teachings are all about you, yourself, not the crowd. That's one thing that I have realized, that most people who are going through this journey, they actually misunderstand the term self-initiation. It's an initiation between you and the spirit. Okay, so you may find that, okay, you are going through an initiation, at the same time you want to be out there helping people, doing this, doing that, because yes, you come with the abilities that comes with you. So you are capable of healing, you are able of helping. Okay, and at the same time you want money. What is this? It's greed. Okay, now you are becoming greedy, because you know that, okay, I can do this, I can do that, why not? Okay, so I can do this, at the same time I can also be on this path of mine. Okay, so how will this play out? Because remember that the portal is open, and that portal is open for you and the spirit. It's between you and the spirit. It remains open until these lessons are learned. Okay, so you invite people in your life. Say for instance you want to help someone, so you are inviting other spirits that are not yours. Okay, the spirits that comes with whoever you'll be helping. Say for instance you are a healer, of course. Okay, so you are helping this particular person, you are inviting them in your space, because your portal already it's open. That's one thing that you are not aware of. Unlike just a typical healer who's just a healer, this is their mission, this is their position at that time, not you. Okay, so because of this, it's greed. Okay, you want to help that person. So the spirits that comes with that person, say for instance you are helping this person, and you taking everything negative from that person. Like everyone, you are healing them now. Okay, this person becomes healed, but the problems that comes with, now you carry the burden of that person. This becomes a burden to you. You are always tired, you are always exhausted, you feel should I say, attacked by spirits of some sort. No, you are not attacked. These are the spirits that you literally invited in your space. They are welcomed. You welcomed them because the portal is open. So now they become one of your own. So a confusion now comes to play. You are confused. You don't understand whether is it spirit speaking or these types of imimoya that you don't understand, that you have literally opened yourself to by trying to help people in the sense of you getting money from them. Okay, so this is greed. That's why you may find that as time goes by, you will feel more tired, more exhausted, and all that jazz, because it is the misunderstanding. When they say self-initiation, for the most part, your spirit guides will definitely tell you that pause, stop helping people. Okay, you can have relations with people, you can communicate with people, but this can literally be only, platonic, not something that can actually go overboard, as in like helping a person on a personal level. Okay, yeah, because that will put you in harm's way. Then you may think that, okay, it is the spirit at play, that's why you are sick, that's why it's this and this, that's why you feel like there are unwanted energies around you. No, it's not that. It is the portal, because it is wide open, everything else can come in. Okay, and remember that you are your own teacher and no one is teaching you as to some of these things. And remember, the portal that is open, it's a specific one. It works with high vibrational energies there. Okay, not just any portal, guys. Okay, that's why it is very dangerous, because this can actually lead to a person losing their life. Hey, okay, that's why it's very important to understand the journey itself. What's your part? What needs to be done by you? Because it needs more concentration than anything, because it speaks of your soul. Just imagine opening up your soul to everybody that you meet, everybody that you interact with. Okay, yeah, something like that. Okay, so it doesn't say stop being a teacher. It doesn't say that. Okay, that's why the Nzunza spirit is somewhat portrayed by a cow. Okay, a cow is a mother. Remember, the spirit is feminine. If for some of you don't know, the spirit is feminine. The energy is feminine. Okay, that's why it's being presented by a cow, because a cow gives without expectations. So when you are in your Nzunza journey, you give without expectations. You teach without expectation. But this doesn't necessarily mean that people should take advantage of you. Okay, say for instance you are giving your teachings through, say, your TikTok channel. You are busy TikToking there. This is you giving without expectations, without people paying back or anything like that. Okay, whatever that you get out of this will be grace by spirit. Okay, so but it teaches you not to expect anything in return. Okay, that's what it teaches. That's how you learn not to be greedy. Okay, but because we misunderstand, and because of the gifts that comes with that, we feel overwhelmed, because you can but you cannot. Okay, yeah, something like that. So that's why. And another thing is the thing of wanting to be a bigger person or something like this. It doesn't have to be, guys. It doesn't have to be. Here it teaches you to be your own hero. You can't always be a hero to the world. When you are in this journey, it teaches you to be your own hero here. This is you being your own hero, leading your own path, guys. Okay, it's not about people, it's not about show, it's not about people pleasing and things and stuff like that, guys. That's how the ball rolls, and that's how you get to pass the test that comes with the spirit itself, guys. Okay, that's how you get to pass the test. Okay, so that's how it tests you, by presenting opportunities before you. Exactly, it presents opportunities before you. Okay, say for instance your own spirit guide, literally they guide you to open a channel of some sort. Okay, and then you open a channel. The next thing, when you are busy doing marketing, okay, you are busy marketing, you are not teaching anything, people are not benefiting from you, okay? And those who literally take advantage of you, they are not taking advantage of you, or rather your teaching. They are taking advantage of the mother. They are taking advantage of the teachings that comes with the spirit itself. So this is not your karma. You are doing your dharma. They are busy creating their own karma that will definitely come back to play when it is their time to do so, okay? That's how it works. So, I don't know how to put this, but the spirit teaches you to be, in a nutshell, a person who gets to pass the test that comes with the Nzunza spirit is the most foolish one. Only a fool can overcome this journey. Trust me when I say, only a fool. But when you try to be smart about things, then you will know, okay? Because that's not exactly how the spirit operates, okay? It teaches you to learn things about yourself. Only then you will know that you are greedy. Only then you will know that you are this person who's full of pride. Okay, now you think you are better than others. Now you think you are bigger than others. Things and stuff like that. And you know what it does? It will humble you back down to Mother Earth. That's how the spirit operates. But because of there is no formula. It doesn't come with some type of instructions that do this, do that, okay? It has to come to the self. That's why you need to concentrate more. It needs you to be aware of your own awareness, okay? That's it. That's the serpent for you. And this is how you awaken the serpent, because most people, they perish along the way, along the journey, because they can't take it anymore. It exposes the self, okay? And the minute it exposes the self, so that you recognize it and rectify it, not be shameful because of it. You cannot rectify something that you do not know. You cannot fix what you do not know, guys. Okay, you cannot work on something that you do not know. It has to be out there. It has to be exposed first for you to be aware of it, and for you to also be able to work on it, guys. That's how the spirit teaches, guys. Okay, so literally, as time goes by, you will know, then you will understand, oh, this is what was expected of you. And there is no shame in repeating cycles, guys, okay? Say, for instance, you failed, okay? This doesn't mean that you need to give up, or you need to give up on yourself because things didn't go according to plan. You did not know. That's how you know, by repeating. Okay, by repeating, then you understand that, oh, so this is how things are done. So this is how we roll. Now you become that's how you become a teacher, by knowing, okay? No, not by just cut and paste, copying and do this and do that, because this will definitely take you back to the drawing board. That's how there is no cheating here, trust me. This is not a driving license. There is no teaching where you will say, oh, okay, I will get the license by default, and then I will ask my brother to ask me how to drive, then bang, I'm on the road. No, it doesn't work like that, because when you get there, they will want the reference. What's the reference? What is it that you have learned? Show us the self. Then, it's obvious that, oh, you didn't do the work. Okay? Yeah, something like that. So this is something that is between you and the spirit. It's not about show. It's not about what people are saying, whether are you winning or not, whether are you on the right path or not, guys, okay? No, it's not about that. It's just about you being available to spirit when it needs you, and teach you whatever that needs to be taught, okay? Yeah, because what are you going to learn when you are busy helping? You can't help everybody, because the minute you are helping people, your attention is there, helping people. And what are you gaining out of helping those people, okay? Before you know it, your time to learn has passed, okay? Because everything works with time, guys. There is a timeline for everything, Okay, so you are also located a time to do whatever that needs to be done by you. Once that time has passed, you will have to wait for another round. That's how the spirit works, guys. Okay, that's exactly how the spirit works. Okay, it doesn't necessarily go according to how you want it to. Okay, that's why the surrender part. That's why we say when you are in this journey, you just have to surrender. Okay, allow, just allow, surrender. That's exactly what it means when we say surrender to spirit, surrender to it entirely, completely. Okay, and by not understanding, that doesn't mean that you are a failure. Okay, you are just learning. You are in a learning process. Okay, that's how you become a star, by surrendering. Okay, most people might judge you, might see you as, oh, this one is wasting their time, oh, this one is like this, oh, this one is a loser. Okay, it has nothing to do with them but everything with you. You are the only one who has to understand and know where you're hitting it, not anybody else. They will never understand. Even if you dare try, make them understand. Even this video is meant for those who understand, not for everybody. It is not for everybody for sure. It's for those who are meant to listen to this. And it is definitely for those who will definitely understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so we'll dive in here to the tarot here and see what is it that the spirit has to say to you at this time. Okay, my collective spirit, can you speak for the collective, please? And thank you. Just listen, be a learner. A page is someone who's curious about things, who is willing to learn. Okay, you are just willing to learn and listening to the messages that comes from where? From deep, from the waters here. This is you paying attention. That's exactly what you need. Attention. Just pay attention. Just be available to spirit here. Okay, otherwise you will never learn anything. You will be surprised and wonder how people know things, because they are available to spirit. They are open to spirit, not anything else. Maybe what is it that you are concentrating on? Pay attention to where your energy is going. Where are you concentrating on? Okay, because that's where your energy is going. If your energy is not concentrated entirely on spirit, you will never learn anything. You will never know anything. You will just be a vessel like that, and you will wonder how people know these things. Where do they get this shit from? Okay, they're simply listening to the messages that are being delivered to them. They are available to spirit. The spirit needs nothing but time, your dedication, your time. Okay, that's why not everybody can be able to meditate. Never. Nobody can. Only those who have surrendered to spirit can sit down in a stalemate and just sit there. More messages, please, spirit. This is when you will learn about your past life. There's a reason why you can't tap into your Akashic records, because you are not tuned in. The Six of Cups, it's about memory lanes. You remembering your past life, you remembering where you have been and things and stuff like that. Okay? So, by being able to listen to spirit, you will also be able to tap into your Akashic records, know the gifts also that comes with you. What is it that you have been doing in your past lives and all that jazz? That's how you know. By being in tune with spirit. The world. This is the world. Okay? That's how you come to understand, because you are whole with yourself. This is how you come one, or rather you become one with the spirit itself. Okay? Yeah, this is planet Saturn. It rules time. That's when you will understand the importance of time, or rather timing, that you should do things according to your own timeline. Okay, your own timeline, guys. Okay, yeah, something like that. Like I said, not everybody who says Nzunza, they are actually doing exactly what is needed by them, or they are actually in the right path as they should be. Okay, For some, it's just a show, trust me. For some, it is the real deal. That's why you need you need to use your own discernment as far as the journey is concerned itself. Okay, for you to understand, for you to be tapped in. Otherwise, it's not a show, guys. The minute you do this, this is you being in control of yourself, your journey, okay? Then this is a gift that is being bestowed upon you. The Ace of Pentacles, this is blessings, guys, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be financially, but Pentacles speaks of financial gains and stuff like that. That's how money will then flow towards you, effortlessly so, because you have surrendered to Spirit, okay? And this is something that you really need to keep going here. As above, so below. As above, so below. As you grow, guys, okay? Never forget your position until the Spirit says, now it is safe for you to do so. You get what I mean? Yeah. Then, only then you will be stable here. Only then you will be stable. The fire will be ignited within you guys. The fire will be ignited within you guys with the Ace. So many cards with the Ace of Wands being here, okay? Yeah, so we're having the 10 of the 10 of Swords, okay? So literally people will definitely try to suppress you or your fire or whatever this is. This is the influence that comes from outside. Look at this. It's more like, oh, we want your help. Oh, you know, things and stuff like that. This is to do what? To sabotage this. Then before you know it, you are pinned down here. You are pinned down because of you trying to be a bigger person. This is the influence. This is the influence, okay? They come because they see this fire within you. You allow them, then they do this. Because this is not what you are supposed to be doing, okay? You are supposed to be concentrating here. You are supposed to be concentrating. Then they do this. Then you find yourself in this position. Then you want to blame the whole world. Yeah, you know, how people betrayed me. Yeah, this is what happened to me. No, recognize what did you do. You were there. So you played part. Then do the corrections. Then you will be in this position of the Empress that the Spirit wants you to be in. It's not about people, it's about you. The minute you understand that the journey is about the self, not the show, the better it will get for you. The better you will know, okay? It's not about the crowd or how the crowd feels about you. They will turn you into something else. They will turn you into a joke or whatever this is, guys, okay? Because it was never about them in the first place. And do you think they are happy to see you in that position of learning with the spirit of the highest order? Oh, hell no, that's not true. That's where you are making a mistake about the whole thing. And the minute you learn this, the better it gets. It's about you becoming a better version of yourself. Learning to control all these 7 sins that comes with you, because everybody has it. The only thing is that we were programmed never to awaken this. The serpent was meant to remain coiled within us. Everybody has it. But we were told it is meant to be like that. It is meant to stay coiled. You are never meant to awaken that energy. That's why you must suppress your emotions. That's why people might abuse you. You must just shut up. That's why you might know things, then you must just keep silent. That's it. That's how you keep the energy suppressed. The minute you cannot speak your truth because you are afraid of what people will say, or afraid of judgment, or whatever this is that you may call it, guys, okay? But trust me, that's what the Spirit teaches you. And once you are heading in the right direction, you will know when you no longer care what people say. You just express yourself in the true sense of the word. This is you speaking your own truth, okay? And always remember that your truth will always be someone else's lie. This doesn't mean that you are a bad person. If it's a mirror, like I said, the spirit is a mirror. Then if you are holding a mirror and it reflects to them, it has nothing to do with you. Let them deal with their own thing, because you also have your own, again, that you are dealing with, that you need to concentrate on, not someone else's. That's exactly what the spirit teaches, guys. Okay, so let's get the Mother Moon cards here and close in this reading for my collective here. All right, Mother Moon, what's your message here for my collective energy, please? And thank you. Okay. It says prosperity lies ahead. Once all this is said and done, then prosperity lies ahead. We have a new moon in Taurus. Okay, so speak more for the collective, please, and thank you. Look at the bigger picture. Need I say? You need to look at the bigger picture. The full moon in Sag. Okay, Sagittarius, it means you are chosen. You are chosen by spirit. When the full moon is actually in Sag, this means you are a Nzunza child for sure. Okay, you are an earth angel like that. Okay, so as an earth angel, choose to see a bigger picture. Okay, not what people are looking at. Because majority of people see the same thing. Only you can see the difference. So why would you want to compare yourself to the majority? Because you are an outsider. The minute you understand this, that's why as a Nzunza child, you are an outsider. Why would you want to follow suit? Why would you want to fit in? Because it won't make sense. Then you lose your power, you lose who you are. You are no longer who you perceive yourself to be, because now you are the crowd yourself. Okay? Emotions are running high. Supermoon, this is why. Because you chose to be in this, the world. You choose to be in this, the world. And the minute you are in this, that's why your emotions are running high. Now you want to explain yourself. Now you want to do this. Now you want to tell your story. Now you get what I'm saying. It is because your emotions are running high. And the only thing you need to do is this. And you only teach what Spirit tells you. You teach what Spirit tells you. Whoever uses that information against you, whoever misuses that information and make money out of it, it is their own karma. It has nothing to do with you. Let them do whatever that they want. Let them see you as a portal. Let them see you as a walkover and make use of whatever information that you are giving out there, because the information is meant to help those that are in the same position as you, not to harness, not to make money out of people, not to rob people based on the information that you are giving here. Okay, so if they do that, it has nothing to do with you, because they are themselves creating karma. Just imagine being cast by the water. Water is something that you drink, guys. Water is something that you use to bathe, to cook, to do everything. So everything that you touch will be a curse to you, because of the mother itself, because of your own doings, because of how you have been living your life, guys. Okay, and the next thing you will be, you'll say that you are bewitched. No, you need to correct yourself. You need to take yourself out of yourself and look at yourself correctly. Only then you will understand that something that comes in more like it's a free thing. Nothing is for free in life, guys. Everything we work hard for. Okay, so if you choose that you want to, I don't know how to put this, okay, guys, but that's exactly how people see the Nzunza children as. More like you are their nectar. They have to harness energy from you. They have to come and drink from your cup. when their wells becomes empty, then they become surprised. It's because of that little drop that they took from you. Because what they take from you, they are taking directly from the mother herself, and that's exactly what they are not aware of. Okay, that's exactly what they are not aware of. Okay, guys, because you are being directed by spirit. Okay, so they see you as they are, you know, I don't know, but energy supply. So you come up as an energy supply. So let it, okay? Remember that your energy is meant to help those that are in the same position as you so that they can navigate easily. Okay? Exactly. Not to be misused for gains some way. Okay, guys? I don't know if this makes sense to someone here. Okay? So yeah, that's a reading that I'm having here for you guys. Thus far, I really hope it does help some of you here. Okay, do subscribe to the channel if you are new. Okay, and as I come back, guys, you are appreciated by me so much. Gang from me. Until then, guys, I am sending you love and light. You take care. Bye.